Hi everyone, welcome back to PARKCAST. It's Michael Mills here.
And I'm Quinn Peel.
And today we're going to be talking about something that I think you guys are going to like. It's pretty interesting and it's fresh out of Universal.
It's the brand new opening of Universal's Epic Universe, coming May 22nd, 2025.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't think that anyone was going to be opening any sort of new theme park this year, but it kind of came out of left field.
Especially given the fact that the place was delayed during COVID because of all the lockdown restrictions. I remember watching videos on people discussing some of the new lands that are opening and some of the new rides that are coming out all the way back before COVID. It's crazy to think that this has gotten delayed for so long, And part of that is it's cool to see that we're finally getting some of the stuff that has opened in other parks, like in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they got a little bit lucky there because I heard that open, right before COVID, but I mean, we in the States, we've been waiting quite a while to go out to see it. But I mean, it sounds really cool. They've got a lot of new attractions, but I mean, probably the coolest thing about it, I mean, it's not, terribly cool, Quinn, but the pricing, it sounds like it's getting really good.
Yeah, for comparatively to Disney, who are infamous for price gouging, Universal seems to be pretty good about their pricing. I mean, obviously you're going to spend money at the gift shop and spend a lot of money on food.
How could you not? How could you not?
Exactly. But all in all, Universal's pricing in comparison to Disney's is a lot better because you walk up to Disney, you pay $5 for a bottle of Dasani water.
Yeah.
You walk up to Universal, it's $2. It's not a good price, but it's not a bad price. It's not a bad price.
Yeah, and that's the trick with it because when you're going out, I mean, usually, depending on where you live, we're Florida, so it's right there, But I mean, for most people, even really for us, going somewhere like Universal, it's a trip. You got to plan, you got to coordinate, where you're gonna stay, how much money you're gonna bring, and it really does give you some peace of mind that its prices aren't crazy high like a Mickey Mouse company that shall not be named.
Yeah, thou shalt not be named. Speaking of, that ties directly into our next thing, the attractions at Universal's Epic Universe.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of, which one I think one of them is Harry Potter.
Oh boy, yeah, I'm crazy about Harry Potter, and I gotta say, I've been to Diagon Alley, and I cannot wait to see what they've got cooked up now. Because I mean, the immersion at Universal is crazy. They go all out, and I mean, they've still got things like the wand shop, and I wonder what they're gonna do next, because I mean, they've had so much time with the Harry Potter IP. I just wonder where they're going to take it.
And it's really interesting to see because Disney is really known for their theming, but here we are with Universal, and they were known as the budget park for the longest time, especially when they opened. And here they are, with theming that's not only comparable to Disney's, but in some cases even better. I would say Diagon Alley is a perfect example. That and Hogsmeade in Universal Islands of Adventure, that one's really good too. And not to mention, that's not the only area that's opening. For all you gamers out there, Super Nintendo Land is finally coming to the East Coast. After having opened in Hollywood and in Japan, we are finally getting our own version of the Super Nintendo Land. And there's this brand new surprise with the Donkey Kong ride. You want to elaborate on that, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. For a long time, I knew about this idea of like a Nintendo IP floating around. But, I mean, I never thought we'd get it here, Of all the places, I mean, it makes sense to be right here in Florida, but, I mean, this is a big deal. I mean, brand new, like you said, brand new Donkey Kong ride. I don't know what to say. It's crazy.
Yeah, the Donkey Kong ride's the most interesting to me because what they've done is they've developed a new ride system because in Donkey Kong Country, it's like part of the main core mechanics of some of the levels where you have to jump across mine trains. And in this one, they're going to try and do their best to emulate that by having a roller coaster cart on the bottom and then have a boom arm attached to the actual cart you ride on. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Wow.
I saw the patents for it back when they filed for them back in 2019.
Wow.
That's really how long this project has taken. And that's not even to mention that there's other worlds being made. I'm being told that How to Train Your Dragon is getting represented with the island of Berk or whatever.
I mean, honestly, of all the things you can say about Universal, to say that they use their IPs to their fullest extent, I mean, that's 100% true. I mean, because even like you said, the Donkey Kong ride, that's been in the works for a long time. But I mean, I would have never thought to see a How to Train Your Dragon ride. But I've heard crazy things about it. That it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be great. That's what I've heard. That's just what I've heard.
Not to mention, that's still not the last new portal opening up at Epic Universe. We also have the Dark Universe, which we don't have much information on, but we're being told that it's, in layman's terms, Halloween Horror Nights, but all year round, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what they do, because Halloween Horror Nights is the big, hey, let's get all of our IPs together. Who knows? Maybe we'll see the return of some Universal classics, like the Bill and Ted Excellent Tour or whatever.
Oh my God.
Or the Beetlejuice show, or maybe even we'll see like a Ghostbusters ride.
I mean, the possibilities are endless, and the great thing about this, Quinn, is that it's really showing that not only could they do whatever, but that what they're going to do is probably going to be really good, and that's what I'm excited for. It's the fact that they've taken these IPs, and what they've done with them is they've created these new fun ideas, these new places. What they've done really, I think, is what's lacking in the theme park industry today. And it's that idea that you can take something that you have or that you put in the shelf, and you can make it something crazy. And I mean, for the longest time, I've been waiting to see something like this. And I got to say, I'm really excited to see what's happening with Universal right now.
And it's a good thing that you mentioned with the leaving them on the shelf and doing that kind of stuff, because Disney's infamous for not following that, and like they just reskin their old rides. But I mean, all in all, it's exciting to see what Universal's doing. It's really exciting.
Oh yeah, and I guess we've kind of skirted around the issue, Quinn. Maybe we should go for the kill.
The kill? I say we go for it.
I think we need to address the elephant ears in the room. Disney's going to have to find a way to compete with us.
They're going to very much have to find a way. Even if that means reskinning the entirety of Epcot to be, I don't know, Mickey Mouse Land.
They might have to.
I don't know, man. Disney is really gone downhill in terms of their theme parks. I mean, you have all the Disney adults running around. You don't really got
you're always going to have the Disney adults, but I mean,
it's not really focused on the family anymore, which sucks, right. Because like here at Epic Universe, you got Dark Universe. Dad can go hang out there. Nintendo Land, drop off the kids. Isle of Berk, go see some dragons, Mom.
Yeah, this is going to be quite the challenge. I mean, not only will Disney have to find a way to draw people from Universal's new Epic Adventures, they're going to have to find a way to directly compete, But, I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah, well, I think with that, we're good to sign off. And
yeah. Well, thanks for listening to PARKCAST. I've been Michael Mills.
And I've been Quinn Peel.
And see you later.